It's a neighborhood in the orchestra for families in the orchestra. It's a neighborhood in the orchestra for families in the orchestra. Hi, everybody. Mr. Zink just wrote a new song called The Orchestra. Do you know what the orchestra is? Let me tell you. It's a combination of 4 instrument families who make music together. There are string, brass, woodwind, percussion. We usually hear these families play together when listening to classical music. But I like to think of it as the music of the movies. Da 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 da. Films and movies use the orchestra to help tell a story. The orchestra is used in a lot of different places, like ballets, operas, music theater, and symphonies. Listen to Mr. Zink sing to you about the string family. Take it away, Mr. Zink. Strings are a band, they're a fine old band. There are different sizes in this band. They're a bowing band with some horsehair band. They sometimes pluck their strings in the band. Did you catch all that? The string family instruments look similar, but they are different sizes. We have the violin, viola, cello, and the double bass. These instruments have 4 strings, a bow made of horsehair, and you can pluck the strings. That's called pizzicato. Which one of these instruments do you think makes the highest sound? That would be the violin. The smaller the instrument, the higher the sound. The bigger the instrument, the lower the sound. Here is an example of the string family. Now it's time for the brass family. Listen carefully. Take it away, Mr. Zink. Brass is a band, they're a fine old band. They're buzz on the lips and the mouthpiece band. There's valves in the band and slides in the band. That's how they change their pitch in the band. The brass family always reminds me when I borrowed Mr. Zink's trumpet. Here, look. Ah! I got him good. So, what makes an instrument brass? First, it's made of metal or brass. You buzz your lips into the mouthpiece. Press the valves down or move the slide in and out. Try buzzing your lips with me. Oh no, I got drool everywhere. Hey, Bernard, can you take over for me? I gotta clean up this drool. to the Woodwind family, and I'll be right back with Bernard. Woodwinds are a band, they're a fine old band. With the wood mouthpiece makes sound in the band. There's double reed, single reed, no reed band. They cover up the holes, change sound in the band.
Hi, everybody. I'm Bernard. Hey, Dudley, I don't think you should be doing that.
What? I'm using black socks. They never get dirty.
Oh, well. This is the Woodwind family. They were originally made of wood, and you see, you use air to make the sound. That's why they're called woodwinds. In the song you heard Mr. Zink sing, he said that they have a mouthpiece. They use double reeds, single reeds, or no reed. Reeds are small cuts of cane that vibrate together or vibrate on the mouthpiece. The vibration makes the sound. Then you press the keys and cover the holes to change the sound of the instrument. Listen to this example of the woodwinds.
And I'm back. Black socks come in handy for anything. Right, Bernard?
No, Dudley, leave me out of this one.
Okay. It's percussion time. They get the boom. They get the strike. They get the shakes. And they get the hits. And usually hold a mallet, what I call a fetching stick. You drop it, I get it. You throw it, I get it. Listen to some examples of the percussion family. So, those are the instrument families of the orchestra. We have strings, brass, woodwinds, and percussion. Listen to the entire song Mr. Zink wrote for you. And we'll see you next time. Bye!
Strings are a band, they're a fine old band. There's different sizes in this band. They're a bowing band with some horsehair band. They sometimes pluck their strings in the band. It's a neighborhood in the orchestra for families in the orchestra. It's a neighborhood in the orchestra for families in the orchestra. For families in the orchestra. It's a neighborhood in the orchestra for families in the orchestra. The Woodwinds are a band, they're a fine old band. The the holes change sound in the band. It's a neighborhood in the orchestra for families in the orchestra. It's a neighborhood in the orchestra for families in the orchestra. Percussion is a band, it's a noisy band. It's a boom, strike, shake, hit type of band. It's a drumming band, it's a cymbal band. Let's hit something with a mallet band. Percussion is a band, it's a noisy band. It's a boom, strike, shake, hit type of band. It's a drumming band, it's a cymbal band. Let's hit something with a mallet band. It's a drum strike, shake, it's a cymbal band. Let's hit drumming band, it's a mallet band. Let's hit something with a mallet band. It's a neighborhood in the orchestra for families in the orchestra. It's a neighborhood in the orchestra for families in the orchestra.